is tied to expectations. So I saw a headline this morning. Caleb Williams looks like a different quarterback in Ben Johnson's new offense. It's the preseason. Last year, the Jags, the Titans, the Jets, and the Bears went undefeated in the preseason. Okay? Settle down. So let's do a hard count here. Let's take the Bears' schedule. And I'm going to be optimistic, Colin. So I'm going to give Chicago a split in division. They win.
Okay, he said the Jags, Bears. What do you say? Jags, Bears, Giants, and Jets. If I'm correct, each of them teams got a new a new coach. Not tonight, Mama. Okay. If I'm correct, each of them teams have a new head coach. If I'm correct. I could be wrong, though. I know we do. I think the Giants do, don't they? And the Jets do for sure. Okay, so we'll see. Let's proceed.
Win and lose one with the Packers.
And the Jets got a new quarterback. So, we'll see how that goes. Giants got a new quarterback.
They split with the Lions. They split with the Vikings. They went 1-5 against those teams last year, and they're already a road dog. They're already a home dog in Week 1 against Minnesota.
Packers went 1-5 as well. Okay.
They're a dog at home against Minnesota. I'm going to give them a split 3-3. I'm incredibly optimistic.
That's fair.
They just don't do well in division. I'm going to give them a split. I'm also going to give them 4 more wins. Hosting Dallas, hosting New Orleans, hosting the Giants, and hosting Cleveland. No upsets. They win all of them. So now I got them at 7-3. But I'm also going to say they're going to lose at Washington, at Baltimore, at Philly, and at San Francisco.
So at Baltimore, at Washington, okay, that's a fair one to say we're going to lose. That's a fair one. At Baltimore, I couldn't agree with you more on that one. I couldn't agree with you more on that one. Baltimore might be the best team in the league. Cincinnati, that's going to be a tough game. And he said, okay, those are all reasonable losses. I can see that.
So now we're at 7-7. And again, I gave them a split in division. They're 7-7 with 3 games left. I'll continue my optimism. 3 games left on the schedule now. At Las Vegas, I'll give them a win, but they may go in as an underdog. At Cincinnati, they lose to Joe Burrow. That's reasonable. And I'll have them beating Pittsburgh at home in a close game. I think Pittsburgh's got a really good roster. You know what that gives the Bears? Being incredibly optimistic. 9-8. In a division where Kevin O'Connell and Matt LaFleur and Dan Campbell have already proven they're elite head coaches. 2 of them are scheme guys. 1 of them's a culture guy. They're all really, really elite. We don't know that about Ben Johnson. So I got 9-8. By the way, 2 times in the last 12 seasons have they been 500 in division. And I'll give them that. They've done that 2 times in 12 years. By the way, they've only hit 9 wins once in...
We know about our history, bro. We're not going with the past, but okay. Yes. Ben Johnson's record against those teams, though. Check that out. Not good. He wasn't a head coach. But look at that offense when he took over. Look at Jared Goff when he took over. But, okay, it's a difference between assistant offensive coordinator to a head coach. Okay, it's all fair.
12 years. And I'm giving it to them. So giving them wins that are not in the last decade plus guaranteed, as a home favorite. I'm giving them Dallas, New Orleans, New York, and Cleveland. I actually think New York's defensive line is going to be a problem, and the Giants are going to end up being one of those teams that plays a spoiler throughout the season because they're just going to suffocate some offensive lines that are banged up or not that very good.
I agree.
So, again, expectations. If you go 9-8, that means you probably split in a incredibly highly functional division. You just don't do that. So, yes, they beat the Bills. Yes, Caleb Williams looked good. And yes, Matt Hasselbeck yesterday on the show was cautiously optimistic.
He looked great. I mean, I think it's everything you're looking for. If you're a Bears fan, you're fired up about the head coach, the play caller, This is a division that has quarterback whisperers, and Chicago hasn't had theirs. Now they have it. It looks like a great start. I would just say it's preseason football, so I'm not going to criticize him because it's the preseason. This is a great start. It was a great outing. There's been some up and down reporting about him. In this game against the Bills, he looked fantastic.
That's all
9-8 from positive Uncle Colin. 9-8. I think that's realistic. Maybe a bit positive. Tough division, good coaches everywhere, some automatic L's on the road. I think you beat Dallas, Saints, Giants, Cleveland at home, 9-8. Let's be realistic. Otherwise, you're going to be miserable all year.
Yeah, that last ending part was tough. But, I mean, you can't really argue with too much of what he said, even if you disagree with his opinion on the record. That's one thing I respect about Colin, bro. He might say some stuff you think is off the wall, but he comes with facts and evidence to come with. He's a great debater, bro. Like, he'll smoke somebody in a debate, I know it. Even though he got cooked by Nick Wright, I keep telling y'all that. I respect Colin Cowherd, you know. Even though he harp on my team, my quarterback. I respect him. I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's his opinion. We'll just see how it goes. I'm going to come with my opinion on my takes very soon on my win-loss record. So let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe if you're new.